observers on a boat. It's always good to start out at a secondary position, and that'll probably get repeated multiple times throughout the day. The other thing is, I don't know if everybody got their hands on one of these, but we have 30 of them. I don't know how many people are in the room, so if we ran out, that's actually a good sign. So if you don't have one, somebody can take mine afterwards. But I just wanted to quickly show you what's in here before we get started. So first page is really just kind of going over what we're going to talk about today. And then the next several pages up to the first color page break is really talking about what it is to be an observer, what the responsibilities are, kind of what the workflow is, what the general process is, signing up, getting assigned to a swim, what the start of the swim looks like, the finish of the swim, some things to look out for, what happens if you have to terminate a swim. There's information on hypothermia, some general information off the internet outside, and then the kind of foundational swim rules for marathon swimming. We're going to go over all this today in the presentations as well, but it's in this booklet. And then all the way up to that first break. And then after that, what we've done is we've included the rules for Monterey Bay Swimming Association marathon swim. So they're basically completely redundant with what you're going to see in the first half of the booklet, with anything that's a specific nuance of Monterey Bay. Like Monterey Bay allows pace swimmers differently than some other place might allow pace swimmers. That's going to be mentioned in there. And then beyond that, then the next color tab or the next section is Lake Tahoe Marathon Swimming Federation, and it's the same thing. So it's the general guidelines and rules for Lake Tahoe. And again, those are going to look very similar to the standard rules for marathon swimming, but there are some subtle differences in there. And you'll find that as you go from location or swim to swim, there may be some variations in the rules. So if you're observing for Lake Tahoe, you would use the Lake Tahoe copy of the rules. And then after that, there are some blank log sheets. So there are some cover sheets for Marathon Swimming Association. The Monterey Bay, Lake Tahoe Marathon Swim Federation, and then a generic one if you're observing a sanctioned swim like Front Trip Angel Islands, not a sanctioned swim by any specific organization. And we're going to go over all this and how you get those swims documented and what to do in case. And the last part is the entire presentation is in here as well. So, if you're seeing a bunch of information on a slide and you're taking notes frantically, it's all in here. So this is a good place to take notes if you want to take notes, but all the information is in this. And if you didn't get a copy, you can email me afterwards, talk to me, I'll send you a PDF of all this. Okay? So, real quick, introductions. So for those of you that I don't know, I'm Scott Tapley. I'm with the Monterey Bay Swimming Association. We also have Tim Rutherford from Monterey Bay Swimming Association. And also on our board, I think most of you know Juan Rose. And Patty P is not here. She's also on the board of directors. And then Joel Wilson, who's right over here, who's one of the founders and on the board of directors as well. And then Kim and I already talked a little bit about some of the sections about marathon swimming, but we're also really fortunate and happy to have Evan Morrison is here, and he's going to talk to us about a lot of the documentation and sanctioning and a lot of other things that are really important to observing marathon swims. And then Dave Narek, who is from Santa Barbara as well. And actually, I'll have you guys maybe introduce yourself. Tell us, because you guys are from, you're on the board of Santa Barbara Channel Swimming Association. So maybe just do a brief introduction. I'm sorry, Tom too, but we're going to go around and do a
So I'm Dave Van Narek. I live in San Luis Obispo. I've been on the board of the Santa Barbara Channel Swimming Association since 2010 or 2011. I'm very involved with matching swimmers and observers there. And then years ago in 2011, I swam Lake Tahoe and Lake Tahoe, and I've always had a fondness for it. So, we all talk about the Lake Tahoe Swim Society and how we had a false start, but I'm keen on something happening in Tahoe because it's excellent water. So I've been a representative for 10 years or so.
Yeah, Evan. I've, like Dave, been on board of the Santa Barbara Channel Swimming Association. For me, it's been, I think, 7 years. And then I've been president last year. Also co-founded an organization called the Marathon Swimmers Federation, which we'll hear a little bit more about later. But the idea is we provide ratification for swims that don't have sanctioned organizations.
Yeah, I mean, Evan, if you guys have been to Marathon Swimmers Federation, I mean, they practically wrote the book on a lot of this stuff. I mean, they literally wrote the book on a lot of this stuff. So everything that we did when we set up Monterey Bay Swimming Association was aligned to what they're doing down south, but also what is on the Marathon Swimmers Federation. And then, Kim, do you have anything more to say, or just hi? And then Tom Lithicum is here also with the Lake Tahoe Marathon Swim Federation. And Tom and I, it was like about a year ago, and then again in October at the Monterey Bay Swim Day, we were talking about observer training and talking about what they have going on down south, what these guys have set up down south. And we're looking at Lake Tahoe and all the swims that were coming through and how busy it's getting. More interest in Monterey Bay and Rancho Bangor Islands. And we're thinking, we don't have that pool of observers that they have down south, so we need to do something about that. So Tom and I were saying, why don't we do a joint observer training with the three organizations and have it here at CERT. So that's what we're doing. So
Yeah.
Tom,
I've known most of you guys. Tom Lithicum, Reptile. And anyway, back in 2006, I swam the first swim for Tahoe. Did a couple other swims, Viking swims, 3 times. I think I actually on the biggest loser in Tahoe. Swam it 6 times, but only made 3. So.
You were discovering the best route for the rest of us to take, right? That's all you were. You were our guinea pig.
I love the water, so failure up there is a great day. So and it's really been a pleasure. I've helped a lot of people swim Tahoe, certainly not me. It's highly swim. Got so many people, many of them in the room here, that have helped me improve for me. And there's no way that would happen. Dave helped me with some paperwork, all this stuff, so getting up on board. Because some of my swims, the first one was actually pretty well documented, but some of the other swims, where's the notes? Are they reading the pictures? Well, I took 1 picture, 2 pictures. I have no notes. A very big freedom. So we need to work on that. So that's what this is about, and it's a real honor to observe and keep things. It's a swim log. It's if someone's got all the trouble swimming, swim the width, swim a 10+ mile swim, they should have it. So that's what this is about. When I talked to Stockton with the Monterey Association, is really badass. I recommend it. I highly recommend that swim. But and it's well organized, and we need more swimmers down there. I think. But, like I was saying about the lake, the water needs to be swum.
So obviously there's a big need for more observers in Northern California. So that's why we're here, and that's why we're doing this. So again, thank everyone who's taking out 3 hours of the day to run it. So we're going to start off with just a real basic definition of what is a marathon swim. And really, a marathon swim is any unassisted solo swim that's taking place over a long several hours of duration and effort. But the kind of common agreed upon definition of the minimum length for a marathon swim is about 10K. Different people might disagree and say, oh, wow, that's too short, whatever. But in general, that's what most people would consider a marathon swim. Any disagreement with that? Okay. And so I think a lot of you may have done a marathon swim. I know a lot of you have done big marathon swims, but some of you may have done marathon swims.